You know, pass holder line's open today. Yes, how are you?
We're doing yellow bands only. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Yellow bands only. Oh no.
I got a can of yellow spray paint. We'll fix it.
All right, thanks. Hey, have a good one. Hello. All right, we have made it to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We just went through temperature screening and security. Pretty easy. I'll talk about that more when we go live. But right now, walking through the Oasis and going to be approaching the Tree of Life. So, Animal Kingdom is definitely one of my favorite parks, if not my favorite. I love just about everything about it. So I'm excited to check it out today, see what the wait times are like, see what the physical distancing is like, and just have a good, fun, safe day at Animal Kingdom. So join along. There it is, the Tree of Life.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You can see the Tree of Life. Look at the crowd levels here. Pretty thin up here in the hub area of Animal Kingdom. Definitely enough space to physically distance today. I hope that remains true throughout the park. I've already noticed a couple of these hand washing stations, which there's more than I feel like I saw at Magic Kingdom yesterday. So far so good. Here in queue for Flight of Passage. This is the best queue I've ever been in. I can't think of one that is any better. Maybe Escape from Gringotts at Universal, the Wizarding World. But this is not a whole lot competes with this. This just takes the queuing experience to a whole new level. And here's the bridge or walkway where it's just such a great photo walk. Look at that. Look at that. That is a queue experience right there. Look at this. Love it. Man, just looking out of here, it's crazy at all the good stuff. You can see all the artwork up on the stone. It's so cool in here. Really just unbelievable. Then we go into these caves, which we get to skip. Hooray, that's what happens when it's a 10-minute wait. Now we're going into the Ace area. Look at this. Look. This is inside. This is the growth of Pandora wildlife in this facility. Just crazy beautiful. Again, my favorite queue at Disney World. Physical distancing here. I mean, look, no one in line. Plexiglass up there. It's gonna get dark.
This is the part you get to see. We're not up to
if they have any new merch here in the Flight of Passage gift shop here at the end of the attraction. Not too many people are in here, which is good. I've always liked this t-shirt here. I want to get that one day. Oh, those are cool. I like that a lot. That's a cool mug. Some glow in the dark merchandise. And the typical tails, bow and arrows, drums, knives. I mean, check out the theming of this store. It's pretty cool. But then again, everything here in Pandora, the World of Avatar, is really cool.
That's probably the guy that called her ma'am. Thank you, ladies. Come.
All right, let's talk Flight of Passage at Pandora, the World of Avatar. So I got in line a little bit ago. It said a 10-minute wait time. It was 10 minutes of walking through the queue. So it was essentially a walk-on. I was in the top row, which is the third row. Had a good experience. For whatever reason, the water features were turned off. I thought that might be a health and safety measure, but then when I left the attraction, cast members were saying, hey, get back in line. You can use the fast pass queue and go to the front of the line. So I did that. I rode again. Was on the first floor ride vehicles, and the water features were on. So I'm not sure if it was just that seat or that row that didn't have the water features, but I don't know if it's in my head or not, but I just prefer the third row. There's nothing hanging over you, and it just feels like a little bit of a different experience. It's almost like sitting in the middle at Soarin' over at Epcot. So I think I'm a fan of the top row. Maybe there's a difference, maybe there's not, but right now the wait time is 30 minutes. So the wait time has gone up, but 30 minutes for Flight of Passage is pretty good. This attraction is pretty far spread out in terms of its queue, so there's a lot of physical distancing markers. Guests are paying attention to that, and any time that the line is a switchback, they have installed plexiglass to divide guests waiting in line. So overall, it felt pretty safe. I did talk to a cast member. They are wiping down the ride vehicles every 2 hours, so sanitizing the ride vehicles every 2 hours. And as always, even before COVID, the face masks or the 3D goggles that you wear are cleaned after every use. So I use a lot of hand sanitizer, but you know, you got to make that call for yourself. I thought the queue felt good. Other than, you know, the ride vehicles being cleaned every 2 hours, it was a good experience. And if you're here and you're lucky enough to be able to get back into the queue and the fast pass to ride again, I highly recommend it. Let's go over here to Navi River Journey and see what the wait time is. 25 minutes, so about 10 minutes shorter than Flight of Passage. So, and look at the mountains. Just so cool. Definitely a little bit more crowded in this section than other sections of the park, but that's no surprise. All right, let's head over to Africa and see what's going on over there. Check out the Lion King theater. Pretty sure it's closed. And then we'll check out everything that's going on over there, look at the crowd levels, and just check it out.
This looks like the ride to be on. Great.
Hello, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. That was quite the welcoming to the Africa portion of the park this morning. That was nice. Hello.
Hey, how are you today?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good.
Quite the welcoming committee. That's pretty cool. All right, this is Africa. It's 11:30. There's Festival of the Lion King. But this is the crowd level here.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Hello.
Hello, friends.
How's it going?
Going good. Yourself?
Good, thank you. So, there is the... Excuse me.
Yes.
Are there showings of the Lion King, or is that suspended?
It is suspended.
Okay,
for
that's
right
what we
now,
thought.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, no, just want to check. I saw the markings on the ground there, so I didn't know if that
We'll get ready.
changed.
That's what it is.
Gotcha, very good. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. All right, so you can see the crowd levels over here in Africa. Even though there are markings on the ground over at the Festival of the Lion King, there are no current showings. It's still temporarily suspended. You can see around there, not a whole lot of traffic. Definitely the opposite from Pandora, the World of Avatar, just down over there. So it looks like at this area here with the tables that guests are able to take their masks off and take a break. I don't see any signs saying that it is a rest area, but guests do have their masks off at the tables. So here at Tusker House, it looks like people are using as rest areas to take a breather without the masks. All right, so the Wild Africa Trek Kilimanjaro Safari is a 10-minute wait, which is pretty good. I think I'm definitely going to have to do that later today. Kilimanjaro Safari is one of my favorite attractions, so 10-minute wait, hard to beat. My guess is that it is a walk-on, and those 10 minutes are to get on to the safari vehicles. So, Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, we'll probably do that later as well. So it's about lunchtime. I don't know where I'm going to mobile order today. I'll figure that out and then obviously show you guys, but Pandora is by far the busiest part of the park today. I mean by far. There's a couple of people in the Africa section. You can see behind me, not too many guests, but over at Pandora it was much tighter. So it's kind of nice to take a break and come over here. Around by Market, pretty empty. There are a couple of guests at tables. That's where I might take my lunch because that seems pretty physical distanced. So yeah, so far the experience at the park today has been positive. But again, Pandora, much more crowded than the rest of the park so far. So, but so far so good. Having a good time. It certainly is hot out today, but that's as expected. A little different than yesterday's rainstorms. So yeah, all right. Hey, it's Rafiki on a boat. He's got his own cavalcade going on. There he is. Let's wave to him. Hello. He's just out greeting guests on the water. This is always such a great view over here in Africa. of the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is my favorite park icon. Animal Kingdom is one of my favorite parks, if not my favorite park. The Tree of Life is absolutely amazing with all the animals carved into it. I love the trails down over there underneath the tree, which we are going to go explore here in a little bit. But Tree of Life, best park icon in my opinion. I absolutely love it, and it's just so peaceful over here. Hey, look at that. Another cavalcade, they're waving to you guys. Just like at Magic Kingdom, trash cans are open, so guests don't have to touch the doors. You can throw your trash right into the trash can. That's pretty nice. All right, we are coming from Africa into Asia and up Bird Adventure Theater. I think I'm gonna need to stop for a drink. It's hot today. Yeah, let's stop for a drink before we continue. Show's going on. Looks like there are cutouts on the frames on the seats that say this row is closed, so that way guests don't sit next to each other. You can kind of see in there that guests are definitely separated, so that's good. Are the monkeys out? I don't see them. Maybe if we walk to the other side. Maybe they're not out right now. You guys see them? Because I do not. No, I do not think they're out right now. We will come back and check them out. Hopefully they'll be out later. There's Expedition Everest. We're making our way over. Going to get on that attraction, but this is the crowd levels over in Asia. Still pretty thin today. Which is good. Then here's the stadium seating for Rivers of Light. But as you guys know, just last week, earlier this week, everything's starting to blend together. Disney announced that Rivers of Light will be canceled. So there'll be no more showings of Rivers of Light. But what are they going to do with the stadium? I mean, I imagine that they are just going to be redeveloping the show, coming up with a new nighttime show. But Rivers of Light canceled, I believe. It ran for about 3 years. So excited to see what they do with this space, and excited to see if they have another nighttime show here. Wilderness Explorer still going on. Cast members out here. Hey, how are you?
Namaste.
Hey, namaste. Always so friendly. I like the Wilderness Explorers event for the kids where they can go around to different stations in the park collecting stickers and stamps. Just a cool little thing that kids can do. It looks like they're running a lot of empty trains over at Expedition Everest. I don't know if they're going through a cleaning process right now or what, but I've seen about 10 trains come through that have no passengers on them. So the queue is a little backed up. Oh, here comes one now. Is the Yeti in there? Oh, nope. I misspoke. No train coming, but oh, of course, here it is. And look, no passengers. So I wonder if they're just going through a cleaning process. And look, we got another one coming up the hill, no passengers. So kind of interesting. The Theater in the Wild, which houses Finding Nemo the musical, is closed, just like Festival of Lion King. If you have not seen Finding Nemo the musical, it is a great show. One of our contributors, Val Inslee, this is her favorite show. She sees this every time she is here, but unfortunately this is one of the shows that is temporarily suspended. So, but it will be back. Look at the crowd levels entering Dinoland USA. So pretty crazy. Not too many people over here. We talked earlier about Rivers of Light being canceled. The other attraction here at the Animal Kingdom that is said to be closing permanently is Primeval Whirl, right over here. This is definitely not my favorite attraction. I have ridden it once or twice before. Not a big fan, so I won't miss it. But if it is your go-to attraction or you like riding it, I'm sorry that it's closing, but yeah, that ride is just instant headache for me. So I look forward to see what they do with it, that space, and if they are going to be changing up anything over here in Dinoland USA. All right, let's go check out the wait time for Dinosaur. I'm curious to see how they do physical distancing here. Does not look like there is anybody over here by Dinosaur. But if you didn't know this, over by Dinosaur there is a Wilderness Explorer spot. So there it is back there. So now you know. Let's go to Dinosaur. Standby is 5 minutes. Let's do it. Hello. Looks like the Hugo's Dennis.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fabulous. Hello. How are you doing today?
All right, so we just got off Dinosaur. The wait time was posted at 5 minutes. I would say I probably waited 10 to 15. Wasn't bad. There was one really strange area of the queue where they usually play the pre-show, and it was just tape markings on the ground, and you moved it, and they had the switchback queue taped out. So most people were able to figure out where to stand, but it just kind of felt a little weird. Social distancing on this ride was a little bit tougher, I would say, than some of the other attractions. We were really close to the cast member to get on to the ride vehicle. But overall experience was pretty good. A lot of compliance with the physical distancing markers. So overall, pretty good. It was just posted a little bit underestimated there on the wait time. So but yeah, so we are going to go check out other parts of Dinoland USA and then make our way back to the front of the park. Here are the crowd levels heading back to Discovery Island. Touch more congested. I think we're gonna go check out Discovery Trading Company, see what we can find, see if we can pick some things up at the store. And one thing to note in the stores is that there is a designated entrance and designated exit. So it's not just come and go in any of the doors that are open. Disney wants you to make sure that you go in the entrance and out at the exit. Let's go see what we can find. Just went to Discovery Trading Company. It is open, but its sibling store, Island Mercantile, just across the way, is temporarily closed, with a sign right there and a sign of cast members right there letting guests know the Island Mercantile is temporarily closed. Now it looks like Pizzafari is one of the relaxation stations here at the Disney's Animal Kingdom. So You can come to Pizza Safari. You can sit outside. The restaurant is not open. It is closed. But it is a relaxation station. I love going down here. These are the trails that lead down to the Tree of Life. Now, it's tough to be a bug attraction. The queue is also a trail to the tree, but we are on the other side. So it is just the trail. This is definitely one of my favorite areas in all of Animal Kingdom. Just walking down this trail is so cool. With the scenery, with the Tree of Life in view. It is just really cool. I'll bring you with me all the way up to the Tree of Life. Around this corner, and there it is. How cool is that? Just get to hang here, check out all the animals on the tree, find your favorite. And I feel like as many times as I have been here, there is always an animal that I'm seeing for the first time. So as I look up, I don't see anything new right off the bat, but as I walk around the tree, it's always like, oh my gosh, I didn't even see this one before. So is the Tree of Life one of your guys' favorite park icons? Do you guys like coming down here and seeing it up close? Let me know, because this is definitely one of my favorite things to do here. And there's no queue, so how cool is that? It's the backside of water! This is a giant Galapagos tortoise. I don't know if I've seen this guy before. Chances are he was here the last time I was here. But that's pretty cool. He was moving just a second ago. Oh, and there's one in the back too, you can see, yeah. Oh, there's one right in front of me. So it looks like there's three. Whoa, 1, 2, oh yeah, that was so helpful. But 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. You guys are probably finding them faster than me. I'm seeing 4 giant Galapagos turtles. Pretty cool. Hey, look, there's Pocahontas. That's the first time I've seen her on one of these boats. That's pretty cool. The Kilimanjaro Safari line sign said 5-minute wait. So, oh boy, just dropped my water. The wait time said 5 minutes for Kilimanjaro Safari. So, let's check it out.
Thank you. Fortunately, they are poached for their horns, leaving less than 5,000 of them left in the world. Some cultures believe that horn to have a medicinal value, but it doesn't. It's made of keratin. Same thing your fingernails and hair are made of, just a lot more of it all in that one place. Now, thanks to reserves like this one, we have been able to keep a couple black rhinos safe. That is what it's called, so here's a couple members of that boat now. Their skin secretes a very convenient liquid, which is red in color, and acts as a coolant, as well as a natural bug repellent too. It's a way of letting heat off from their body. That keeps them cool, similar to how a dog will pant. Now, their diet consists primarily of fish, but they've been known to eat larger prey, like wildebeest, zebra on occasion in the wild, and just about anything that'll dare get close enough to their powerful jaws. Let's hope the bridge holds up. Top their head, males usually have a darker gray coloration, their horns being thicker, more corkscrew in design. Males will take those. A group of giraffe altogether is known as a tower. Easy to remember, they have that height to them, which is anywhere in between 18 and 20 feet when fully grown. But at birth, they're already 6 feet, so they start out pretty tall. But wait, there's more. A group of them all together is known as a crash. Easy to remember that too.
Just got off Kilimanjaro Safari. This was one of the better queues and ride experiences. Simply because it was a walk-on. We walked straight back to the trucks. The sign said 5 minutes. It was just a 5-minute walk. And on the ride vehicles, they did every other row, and there was a plastic barrier, like plexiglass, but maybe like a shower curtain between each row. So I sat by myself in the back. There were 2 parties in front of me, so it felt safe. It was good. The animals were really active today. So just overall, a great experience on Kilimanjaro Safari. I really like this Animal Kingdom merch. This hat's pretty cool. I like that. The shirt is just classic. Tree of Life, Animal Kingdom. I really like some of this merch. It's pretty cool. If you are looking for quick service, you can go to the Anandapur Local Foods Cafe. And it looks like they have teriyaki beef bowl, honey sesame chicken, burgers, hot dogs. Sounds good. Egg rolls. So if that sounds good to you, check it out over here in Asia.